Hello, everybody. Welcome to I believe episode 3 of Extinct Universal Roblox Ride Reviews. Today's episode to me is special, maybe not to you, but today we're going to be looking at the extinct attraction Universal's Cinematic Spectacular. Universal Cinematic Spectacular soft opened on March 22nd, 2019, as the first full-length fireworks show at Universal Studios Roblox. It featured movies such as Jurassic Park, E.T., Back to the Future, and Harry Potter. This new cinematic production was built by Andrew Peace, but was mostly programmed, designed, and pretty much fully constructed by Disneyland Wales show designer iProjectionix. The spectacular celebration opened on March 22nd, 2019. The show's running staff were Jack and Chance. And by the way, no one probably knows them because they are not show developers. Anyway, this new cinematic celebration was based off of the cinematic celebration running at Universal Studios Orlando at the time, where the same show still plays today. Except the show was the Roblox version and the real version were completely two separate things. And it seemed like the Roblox version kind of paid nod to the original spectacular that performed before the cinematic celebration, but anyway. Universal Cinematic Spectacular ran from March 22nd, 2019 until the show finally ended its run on September 1st, 2019, or so everyone thought. On September 8th, 2019, Andrew Peace and iProjectionix had announced that a new Halloween show would be replacing the Cinematic Spectacular for Halloween Horror Nights 2019. This new overlay was called Jack's Nightmare in the Sky, and that show debuted on September 18th or 19th, I think 17th, who knows. But it debuted on one of these dates in 2019. The show became just as popular as the regular version, and after closing, it seemed like, well, since the idea of Halloween conversion was so successful, Andrew Peace and iProjectionix decided to do one more show to nod. This new show and final overlay would be called Universal's Holiday Cinematic Spectacular. The show, however, would be way different from the two versions. Instead of having 12-minute shows, this new show was cut down to just a little less than 9 minutes. Yeah, 9 minutes. The show debuted on December 6, 2019, to much fanfare. The show would continue to run until the final show for the Christmas season was put on at approximately 9 p.m. on January 2nd, 2020. After this, the production lot was once again closed to find out what else to put in. In February of 2020, Universal Cinematic Spectacular made a huge comeback, now for full-time showings and no closures between overlays and all that. Anyway, the show was originally located in a section of Production Central at Universal Studios Roblox titled the Production Lot. This spot originally housed photo spots, Music Plaza stage, a Universal Studios Roblox studio store, and, of course, Universal Cinematic Spectacular. This entire area actually opened with the show on March 22nd, 2019, by the way. Well, on May 7th, 2020, Hollywood Riptide Rocket, now known as Rockin' Coaster, replaced the spot of the Cinematic Spectacular. So, in May of 2020, the show received a new location and was relocated to Sci-Fi City, which, by the way, didn't and still doesn't make really much sense to me, but, it was an empty lot, and it's not a Harry Potter or Jurassic Park game show, but they still have those IPs. Anyway, then what happened was kinda weird, but I will tell you some things. When going to the production lot today, the Today Cafe at Universal Studios Roblox's production lot, which is right next to the current entrance to the production lot, well, the Today Cafe sits on the original Cinematic Spectacular blueprints. And with Jack's Nightmare in the Sky, remnants of the show still remained, which I kind of caught wind of this. There are two sound stages part of the production lot, obviously, and they were not removed when Jack's Nightmare in the Sky came to town in 2020. The Club U VIP viewing area had a balcony to view Music Plaza stage back with the original production lot. Well, that was also there from Jack's Nightmare. They just put a gate around it so you can actually go up there. And pretty much aside from that, everything else stayed the same. Christmas 2020 brought Universal's Holiday Cinematic Spectacular back for its second season. The show was pretty much not different from the first year running, and yeah. The show ran through 2021 perfectly great, with Jack's Nightmare in the Sky becoming a full-time show in May of 2021 actually, which by the way just happens to be that year anniversary of the production lot featuring Hollywood Red Rocket and the current location of Cinematic Spectacular. So Anyway, on February 3rd, the HHN Vault closed for its final time, with Jack's Nightmare in the Sky closing as well. But not too long after this, Cinematic Spectacular's fade finally just faded away. Unfortunately, Universal Studios Roblox could not actually keep the IPs. So when I called Hollywood Red Rocket Rockin' Coaster, that was because pretty much towards the end of February 2022, the names were renamed to Rockin' Coaster, and even IP removal started in the beginning of 2021, but very slimly. What happened to Hulk, which became Gamma Rage, and Doctor Doom's Fearfall becoming Tower of Screams, and Men in Black Alien Attack just becoming Alien Attack. This kind of new theme in her name would come to the park, known as the IP Removal Initiative. Well, Universal Cinematic Spectacular had to get this, because it was copyrighted music and copyrighted IPs being used in the show. So, unfortunately, even though they were playing Dapple, Andrew Peace, and all of the people who worked hard on the show didn't have a chance to close the show quietly on March 4th, 2022. A new show, however, is still in the works. However, while it's stated to open later this year, most of this year has already passed. And with Epic Movie Ride under development, I don't see a Cinematic Spectacular show coming to Universal Studios Roblox anytime soon. We've already seen most of the year without it, and I will mention that, even though it may be gone, may be replaced by something completely new and completely different, the original show will still be remembered in all of our minds. Anyway, that was the history of Universal Cinematic Spectacular, little evolution, some maybe fun facts for some of you guys, and the footage that was all from the park and the show, so that's why I had some of that featured. And thank you guys so much for watching and clicking that, subscribe button. Make sure to like this video too. You guys like this video, I'll do something special. I promise you, try to do something special. I mean, I already spend so much time editing these videos. I just can't do anything special for you. But, this video has lasted just as long as the Holiday Cinematic Spectacular normally does. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, have a great day.